What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 7 of Adventures in Minecraft. Before I start today, I do want to shortly apologise, or briefly apologise I should say, for the lack of episodes recently. Basically last week was a busy week, and in consideration that I only release one episode per week, missing an episode basically means that this is the it's been 2 weeks since an episode was released, so apologies for that, but I've been working very hard and I've been very busy here in the world, doing stuff here and there. So, as you can see here, this is the area where I created my first mob trap. Now, you can see I've got a few enchanted items there along with drops and so on. So I believe this was a skeleton spawner. I haven't been over here in some time. And if I just take a quick look up here, I'll show you what I did with the walls. Before I said I dug them out for a purpose, I didn't really show you. Basically all I wanted to do was input stone brick and make it somewhat more appealing than it already is, or already was even. So that's the changes that I made up there shortly after creating the room. But basically this method, because the mobs are so close to the actual mob spawner itself, it's not really great for efficiency. So I went on a little adventure and tried to locate another mob trap. This time I found one, and I found a zombie spawner. So basically more chances of getting stone swords, iron swords, sorry, iron shovels and drops, etc. So I'm going to create a little cut, because the walk is quite long, to the other spawner, so to speak, and I'll come back when I eventually make it all the way over there. So here we are over at the mob trap, the Mobivator, so to speak. Just a little name for it. Basically the village or the town or whatever you want to call it that I live in is traced by a trail of lights. Oh, a bit of lag. It's not really what you want in the middle of an episode. So yeah, sorry about that. The lights, the village is over in that location, and I am playing with the Steve skin for some reason, despite the fact that I logged in. Absolutely no idea why. So, this looks a little bit untidy and a bit ugly in the world. So what I want to do is start off by, this is something that I've been wanting to do even for a short while. I just want to clean. Because basically, if you've ever watched a episode of Ant Venom's Hunt for the Golden Apple series, wow, this is quite considerably tall. I didn't realise I put it this high. If you ever watched an episode of Hunt for the Golden Apple, then you'll know that he used to have this thing whereby every time he found a spawner, he would create a tower so that he knew what it was when he come across it or where it was. The series is no longer made, so you'd have to search I believe he did it for Machinima Realm, because I think Machinima Realm were in charge. Pardon me. Give me a second here. Terrible voice today. Absolutely terrible. So anyway, Machinima Realm are in charge of Minecraft in general, Minecraft content. Not Minecraft in general, apologies, just the Minecraft content for the Machinima network. And basically his series was something that was created quite some time ago. Just basically looking for a golden apple in the chest of a dungeon, so to speak. So you Are you kidding me? What block level is that at? So yeah, that was a series, and basically that's why the huge tower was there. I mean, I must add, I didn't even realise it was that high. So you know, it creates a bit of time to get up here and think, why on earth did I create this so high? I really should have done this off camera to save time. But yeah. So something that I want to mention as well. You know, sorry for the cracks at the beginning of the episode, so to speak, or just a second ago. I don't know what's going on with my voice. Doesn't seem to want to work today. But basically, something that I want to get across is I'm forever grateful for the recent growth that my channel is undergoing. The rate of which the subscribers are coming in, you know, maybe 4 to 5 a day. You know, just a second ago, or it seems like just yesterday that I reached 800 subscribers, and I was basically saying that I'd do a video, you know, for 800 subs, and then I got to 850 subs, and now I'm at something like 870 or 80 or something, and it's like I could soon be on 1,000 subs, and the first 1,000 subscribers are always the most special, so to speak. There's no real way to describe it or reason that why it's special. Why it's so special, so to speak. But more to the fact that it just is because it's the first landmark on your channel. All problems too. There we go. So, like I say, I'm looking forward to hitting my first 1,000 subscribers. It's probably going to be maybe a couple of months before I get there, or a month. It depends on how fast my channel continues to grow, or how slow even, because there's no guarantee in the YouTube business that everything is steady. You know, just because you create a video that's in the here and now, so to speak, doesn't mean that your channel is going to be forever popular, you know. So it's always good to keep on top of the game and keep content coming out. You know, I'm trying to release new videos here and there, and get you all active, so to speak, to continue to watch the videos. So hopefully that's something that's you know, I can continue to do, and it works out, because I'm feeling the benefits of it on my own peaceful. Regrettably, so now I'm feeling the benefits, being able to create content, so on and so forth. So it's always great, you know. So, like I say, hopefully I can continue to do videos. But let me just explain what I've done here with this mob trap. Basically, if I go down, not too far, no, it's up, isn't it? Just here. This is this block here, or this one, was the original killing tower. Now, just like the other mob trap, let me just turn my sound down. Just like the other mob trap over in that direction, it was too close to the mob spawner, and therefore mob rates were slacking somewhat. You know, it wasn't as efficient as it could be. Basically, I was getting from level 5 to 8 in one. Let me just turn it down further, apologies. It was getting me from level 5 to 8 in one set of mobs. You know, that's absolutely nothing. So what I've done is I've moved it across away from the spawner even further, and I can collect, as you can see already, there's quite a considerable amount of mobs in there, and if I go ahead and kill them, only one level, but there was only a few in there anyway. Plus these are quite high levels. So in the bottom chest I've got the loot that I've collected so far from them, you know, the rare drops. 4 potatoes, some carrots, iron, the main one being an iron sword, a few iron ingots, and a range of armour. Then we've got just the enchanted stuff that I bought over here, because I was considering making a enchanting room over here with an anvil and so on and so forth. But the only thing is, the anvils are so expensive to make, it's unreal. And then we've got just the random stuff that I leave over here when I don't want to carry it with me. So, I mean, you know, this one's a heck of a lot efficient, and this is basically where I'm getting my XP and enchants from for now. It's not the prettiest of buildings, so to speak. You know, it's oh, you see, that's how close I'm building to the mob trap, so that's gonna have to stay there. And likewise with that, and then we can block this up. So yeah, I just wanted to move it across and get some efficiency and make sure that it could the spawn rates were a heck of a lot higher than what it already was, because it wasn't really working out, or let me get this area lit, or doing much in terms of, you know, XP wise. And something that I do want to eventually build is I want to go into the end, so that's going to require finding an end portal, so on and so forth, and basically creating a Enderman farm. I'm not going to so much as even attempt to oh, we've got too many cats. See, this is the, oh, I didn't really want to do that. This is the issue that we've got with being in this area. Basically, there's so many caves that are, and I already had torches. Oh dear, what a waste. So there's so many caves and areas in and around the mob spawner that I haven't lit up where mobs could spawn. And if you've ever created a mob trap and tried to get it as efficient as possible, you'd know that you really have to do, you know, you really have to go all out in terms of how far the, you know, how many caves you light up and how well lit they are, because basically placing even a torch every few blocks, so there you go, there's a zombie there which could be affecting the rates, so this means this area is considerably darker than what it should be. So what I was going to say is placing torches here and there doesn't really cut it, and I know it looks as if that's what I'm doing, and to be honest, it more than likely probably is, but you have to make sure that there's nowhere for them to spawn. You know, there's no little dark spots here or there, and I mean, this cave is extremely close to the mob trap, so I mean, it might be something, I'm probably going to do this off camera more than likely, just because of the sheer amount of caves that are probably in this area. I've never really explored this area to the full, so I don't truly know how many resources are down here or anything, so could be a big task, and that's why I'd rather do it off camera than on. You see, this everywhere you look, there's a new dark area, and the only thing with caving that I find is that I tend to get lost quite easily. You know, I mean, you find an area and then you place a few torches and you think, oh yeah, I'll remember the location back to where that was, and then for me it's like I find it. Is there another one around here? No, just a dark cave. So yeah, I'll place a few torches and think I'll know the way back, and then I'll get lost, which is probably more than likely what I've done here. Have I? Is this a way to get up? Oh no, there's grass here. That's decent enough. So it seems to be a little bit of night time here. Oh my god. I'm having a bit of trouble with mouse sensitivity, so it's a little bit hard for me to control it. I didn't wander too far, surprisingly. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh dear. Oh my sweet Jesus. Wow, that's... it's not what you wanted. So apparently I'm going to to go and get blown up. It's great. Yeah. So I'm going to keep moving while I say this, as opposed to blowing up in the middle of the night. I'm going to head over to the base, catch a good night's sleep, and then I'll recut. I mean, because that's pretty much done now. So I'm going to take some time to find adjust off camera, and then I'm going to go ahead and come over and work on a different project. So I'll see you in just a moment. So here we are after the long walk across the many different terrains to come over here. What I want to work on, if I just show you briefly, is the new. I'm trying to set up basically different food source farms to, I'm not looking for huge farms to the point where I'm overloaded with food every time I harvest one. All I'm trying to do is basically create somewhat of a steady supply of food so that I'm not running out here and there, because there's been more than a couple of times while I've been recording whereby it's been a case of I'm running out of food, and then I've got to go and search for something to kill, a animal to kill, and then I've got to go and cook it, and then it takes up recording time. So it's better to even be prepared, as opposed to if I turn the sound up again, I forgot to do that. So it's better to be prepared as opposed to being underprepared. There's a few things talking about being underprepared that I need to do. I have any? I've got spruce wood. Oh no, to do it across 3. That's more than enough. So there's a few things that I need to get this complete. Wicked, I've already got one. Buckets of water. There we go. Do I need anything else? Possibly some seeds. So if we go ahead and how many did I get? 11. How many have I got in here? I'm sure I've got stacks upon stacks in here somewhere. There we go, 50. Okay, that'll do. So for the moment, I know there's 4 farms. I think I'll leave it with just being 3. I can't really think of anything that's too significant that I'm going to need for, other than these 3. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll create. Beg my pardon. I think I'll create 2 wheat farms, simply for the fact that wheat isn't exactly the. Excuse me, what just happened there? Right. Pretty sure, if I'm not going completely stir crazy, that there was a water source in there. Right, anyway. So as you all know, wheat is not the most efficient of things to be using. It takes up quite a bit just to create a piece of bread. So I guess having 2 farms is probably more beneficial in this case than, oh dear, than just the one. Boom. There we go. Okay. So that's that. I mean, the only things with using potatoes is that it's you have to cook them, and then I suppose you could use the new system of what are they called, hoppers, to create some sort of automatic system. I've seen people do it more than once. Whereby their water stream ends at a point where everything drops into a hopper and then it cooks and stuff. I mean, it's quite a well done and well thought out thing that's going around now that people are doing with their welts. But I think for now I'm going to stick with the good old traditional method of just harvesting your crops manually and then going ahead and doing whatever you want with them afterwards. See, I'm not even sure what I created these for. I think the whole idea behind this area was that I was going to originally create a village with shops and villagers, etc. I've been on about the 10,000 mispronounced word. I've been unable to find a village here, so it's been a little hard for me to get villagers and so on and build anything. So I think this is the more appropriate setting, so to speak. I mean, I guess I can tear these down now because I don't really need them for anything. And it's taken up quite a bit of resources having stone bricks. What are these here for? Absolutely no reason. And let's replace this with... I don't know why, but when you're playing with the Steve skin, the game seems to run faster. I know I had that little bit of mishap of lag over there, but earlier on in the episode. But for some reason, the game seems to be running smooth. I don't know. It could be because I've removed a load of junk off the computer, but we'll get to that. I'm not sure. See, the thing is, I don't know whether I want to build an enclosure and have this, whether I want it left open and just build more farms and expand it. I guess that's something I'm going to have to figure out off camera. I don't really want to be taking up all your time just looking at full squares and wasting your time here. So if we drop into the original area, I was trying to figure out that how I got the netherrack as a border to that entry without even, because if this was the first thing that I did in the world, but I forgot about the main 1.7 base. It's been that long since I've been over there, it's unreal. So anything I can fit into there? Anything? Dust? Anyone? It's always good to try and ram as much as possible into the chests. So I don't want to go over there because I'll reveal too much. I guess I could take a nap for now. There's future projects that are going on over there that are still currently being built. So I guess I pretty much fulfilled everything that I wanted to build in today's episode. So hopefully it's been an entertaining one, guys, and hopefully you've been able to, thank you for sticking with me and not, give up watching the content because I've been unable to make a video in a short while. It's really appreciated, and I really appreciate all the growth that my channel's undergoing, like I tried to express at the beginning of the video. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you for the next episode.